May this aid you in the synthesis of many creatures.
Yo. It's time for Nora to say goodnight.
Operator, Otis has determined the secrets to happiness. The combination.
Mining isn't my only interest. I'm also interested in mining. Mining is good. You're a good miner, Chip. Keep on mining. Belric and Rania got turned into crystal. Oh, playing it coy, huh? I get it. Shrewd. See you again, Chip.
Welcome, Tenno. There is no doormat. Yes, there are bounties, if you have the interest. You appreciate one who is not afraid of a little work. The infestation is a marvel in its own way, an endless fountain of ever-changing flesh, bone, and gristle. A particularly murderous specimen has been reported assaulting other teams. Would you be so kind as to find it and put an end to it?
Warning. You are now in the region indicated in the reports of a, quote, murderous, unquote, infested. Caution.
Oh, I can't wait to meet our new Mr. Bitey Scratterkins!
It will be necessary to clear nearby infested in order to achieve optimal hunting conditions. Please proceed when ready. I have detected a hive nearby. Shoot to destroy it.
Okay, now that they're good and mad, hope you're ready.
Area cleared. We should locate another hive. Hive located. Destroy it with weapon fire.
Okay, now that they're good and mad, hope you're ready.
Area cleared. We should locate another hive. Hive located. Destroy it with weapon fire. That got their attention. Hostiles incoming.
It's gone all quiet. That means we won! Well, that showed them. I don't think any of those were Mr. Scratchikins, though. He's a slippery one. I don't think we found Mr. Scratchikins, but you keep this part locked down for a bit. Okay, Chip?
That took care of the first wave. More are coming. Infested casualty rate has topped 50%. Carnage comprehensively complete. Additional incentives/rewards have been authorized. Well done, Tenno.
Oh man, you made that look easy. They won't be back anytime soon.
You will need to create a killing zone. Activate local excavators to clear yourself some room to maneuver. I have detected a high concentration of resources in this area. Dispatching excavator units for exploitation.
I appreciate how much your kind enjoyed bathing in spilled ichor and viscera, but I specifically asked for the life form to be sedated.
One of the diggers ran out of juice. We better see what we can find to power it up again.
Excavator power levels acceptable. Mining sequence restarted.
Green light! That's a digger finished digging. The diggers got through digging. That's great!
Excellent work, Tenno. With the ground well prepared, we can now proceed to the next step. There is a strong possibility the target can be lured here with the correct bait. Locate the relevant ingredients to proceed. In order to proceed, you will now need to gather materials. That should be sufficient. Use the vessel to begin infusing the bait. Infested will now be drawn to the infusion. Terminate them close to the vessel to expedite the process. The main event has arrived. Here's your chance. Kill the target. Confirmed target is down. Deimos just fractionally improved its odds of survival.
The Cephalons tell me the infested specimen was located and slain. A small victory, but victory nonetheless. You are here to assist. Yes, definitely the better part of valor.
Did you come to talk about mining? How did you know that's my favorite subject? Well... poof. Some folks say Citrine's story have...
Yes, they do say that, despite being politely asked not to.
Shrewd.
Together, we will build the future.
The observation of martial discipline, shall we? Oh, magnificent! Thank you, dear. Very kind. Of course. I quite understand. Goodbye, dear. I'll see what else I can unearth for you.
My son will no doubt... Of course! I very much enjoy our talks.
I do know, you know, what we...
Are you thinking of doing some fishing in the exocrine? I can help. You know where to find me.
I should have put my foot down. Drawn the line. Be seeing you again.
Back again? How enterprising. Let us negotiate. Let us speak then, perhaps as equals.
This specimen is a descendant of my original collection. How did...
Promise you won't yell at me.
You didn't incinerate them at all. You...
Dump them in the exocrine. We can rebuild. They're still out there, and doing quite well, it seems. I wanted to wound you, not maim. You're right to hate me.
No, I deny you my hatred. Find something else to feed on. Whatever you've become, I am still your sister.
You are more. I see that now. I name you Kaylee, Water Scourge.
There is so much to be done here on Deimos. There is much to be done here on Deimos. This moon requires a curious mind and a firm hand. The infestation has covered them now, but there are key installations on Deimos that could still serve us well. Locating and securing one of these places will help the reclamation. Lloyd can give you the details.
There you are. Oh, a sight for sore eyes. Look at you. Magnificent. What a relief. I was expecting to get my head bitten off at any moment. While you're here, can you help me collect some samples? Just a few, and then we're gone. I swear. That ugly one just coughed up what we're after. Could you grab a sample for me? Beautiful. Now we just need a few more like it. like I've captured metal friend. Fantastic! I'm starting the data upload. This always draws infected, so keep me safe if you wouldn't mind. Done and done. Every sample uploaded. Science and your enchanted friend owe you a debt. Huzzah!
Excellent work, Tenno. With Latrox's help, we now have full scan data for the area around the base. A large predatory organism in the vicinity must be removed before we can reclaim the base. Use bait to lure it out. In order to proceed, you will now need to gather materials. That should be sufficient. Use the vessel to begin infusing the bait. This will lure infested to the area. Kill them near the vessel to finish concocting the bait. The main event has arrived. Here's your chance. Kill the target. Confirmed target is down. Deimos just fractionally improved its odds of survival. Parameters exceeded. Well done, Tenno. In my defense, there was no indication of a second entity, let alone one so unpleasant.
Oh, hey! There's a cache nearby. Maybe see if you can open it. We could use the resources inside to fix the base. The infestation's got that box gripped tight. Blast that sucker!
Interesting. There is a sporoidal barrier protecting the infestation. Get inside it before attacking.
Ah, no damage! You gotta get inside that bubble to do anything to the growth.
Look for pulsating trails connecting to other nearby tumors. As I predicted, no harm can be inflicted from outside the infested barrier. Proceed inside.
Tracking down on these tumors seems to be doing something. Keep doing that! That should be enough. Try and break open the box again. Ugh, no damage! You gotta get inside that bubble to do anything to the growth.
Excellent! You should be able to retrieve the cache now. A job well done. You have exceeded projected expectations.
Ooh boy! Did you just use the cache to lure that humongous thing out? Brilliant!
It will be necessary to clear the area of hostile infested before any positive inroads can be made to reclaiming the base. Hive located. Destroy it with weapon fire. That got their attention. Hostiles incoming. All hostiles down. Move on and destroy the next hive. I have detected a hive nearby. Shoot to destroy it.
Okay, now that they're good and mad, hope you're ready.
All hostiles down. Move on and destroy the next hive. Hive located. Destroy it with weapon fire.
Okay, now that they're good and mad, hope you're ready. That's the lot! You dealt with the Scratchikins double quick!
Efficiently done! Now we can continue the restoration project unimpeded. You are in proximity to the base location. Once I reactivate the dormant elements, the infested will attempt to prevent completion of the process. Prepare for area defense.
You keep this part locked down for a bit. Okay, Chip?
The infested appear to see this as a territorial dispute. They are not backing down. Infested casualty rate has topped 50%.
Clear. Lloyd tells me there are strong connections across the network. The reclamation is a success.
A crushing and comprehensive victory. The infested have lost their appetites for now.
Indeed.
The observation, shall we? Oh, magnificent. Goodbye, dear. I'll see what else I can...
Yes, there are bounties, if you have the interest. So be it. Let's see what you're made of. Unsurprisingly, you are not our only guest. A stranded Corpus agent, Latrox Oon, has run into difficulties amid the Grey Strain. Latrox is useful at times. Kindly see if you can help him at all.
All hostiles down. Move on and destroy the next hive.
Oh, look! There's a hive! Nuke it! Okay, now that they're good and mad, hope you're ready.
All hostiles down. Move on and destroy the next hive.
Oh, look! There's a hive! Nuke it!
That got their attention. Hostiles incoming.
That's the lot! You dealt with the Scratchikins double quick!
Well, if I'd had you around, I never would have gotten into this mess. Keep looking, Tenno. I think you're close. Perhaps if you bait out the prime infested in the area and kill it, you might then retrieve me. You can do that, right?
I suggest eliminating infested in the vicinity to secure bait. Construction materials. We are now ready to begin the bait infusion. Move to the vessel to proceed. Infested will now be drawn to the infusion. Terminate them close to the vessel to expedite the process. Only infested that are terminated in proximity to the vessel contribute to the infusion.
That That's no good. You gotta vault the infested near the jug, or we'll get nowhere.
If the infested are eliminated too far from the vessel, this will not work. Proximity alert. Fated target has arrived. Immediate termination is advised. A flawless victory. Well, effective anyway. The target is no more.
You exterminated both the Alpha specimen and its mother? Most impressive. And unlikely. But impressive. Is the next step, by any chance, saving me? I think you maybe stumbled on some sort of nest. There's a lot more infested showing up out there. Guard yourself, Tenno.
Protect the immediate area from incursion. The infested appear to see this as a territorial dispute. They are not backing down. You have eliminated more than half of them. Keep it up!
They barely breached your perimeter. You're almost to me. Don't stop now.
A crushing and comprehensive victory. The infested have lost their appetite for now.
You must locate me. I was near a purifier before I got chased off. I remember that much. Perhaps look around there. Try to pick up my trail.
We call this a purifier. Once powered up, it establishes a harmonic with local fauna in order to extract data.
If Mr. Scratchikins pays us a visit and plays too long, the purifier's gonna stop working.
These alien blooms are unsightly, but valuable. The purifier has finished its work.
Oh, perfect! Your signal is getting stronger, so you're getting closer to my position. Please keep at it. You made it! Oh, I could kiss those scary metal feet of yours. One last favor. Please watch my back while I collect the last of my samples. I can't go back empty-handed after all of this. Tenno, you're close by. Can I, beg a moment of your time? What a relief. I was expecting to get my head bitten off at any moment. While you're here, can you help me collect some samples? Just a few, and then we're gone. I swear. There! That one dropped a sample. Grab it! Lovely! Think we can get a few more?
I appreciate how much your kind enjoy bathing in spilled ichor and viscera, but I specifically asked for the life form to be sedated.
Should do it. Hand the samples over to me, please. This is the part I hate. When I upload the data, the infested will undoubtedly come sniffing about. Do not let them interfere. And that, my friend, is a clean sweep. All samples uploaded, I'm going to lie down.
Congratulations, Tenno. As I said, Un has his uses. The sample data he just sent, for example, is acceptable.
Go on, dear. Maybe later. Always not. Let's you and I have a chinwag. Oh well, can't be. I'll be right here, gathering dust. That's quite enough. I never could persuade them to throw anything away. Very well. I'll be scurry back quick. Skippy hop.
Now, just in case some of you ain't doing all this out of the kindness of your hearts, let's check what's next.
Life support has been replenished. Life support on the way. Another life support capsule is now available. Operative is making progress. This will help our cause. When you need it, extraction is ready. Life support incoming. Additional life support has arrived. I've delivered another life support capsule. We will all share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can. Another life support capsule is now available. Another job well executed.
It's that time again, dreamers. Yeah.
Well put together, operator. Now get out there and...
cut down the...
and make the Lotus proud.
It was difficult to locate the source vector of this sector's infestation, but you are finally here. Deep within this millennia-old Orokin-turned-infested ship lurks a creature created to fight in the Old War. Make your way to its location and dispatch this monster. infestation ahead. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
My Warframe is strong.
Target down. Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tenno. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
Oh! Sorry!
Old War. Warframe made Crystal caskets. Caskets for who? Belric and Rania. Mighty good genes they had, yes. Genes for the tube men. Smash the crystals, take the genes, do the science. My tube men get stronger.
Somewhere, Citrine still seeks to protect Belric and Rania. Collect her remnants to fulfill her final wish. Trouble on Venus. Get through that void tunnel. The story of Belric and Rania? Lovers whose guardian Warframe tried to save them by encasing them in her crystal. It is their remains, and the connection forged between them that you are protecting. As the enemy is eliminated, Citrine's remnants appear, the Void, manifesting her last wish to protect Belric and Rania.
I will consider what I have learned from this skirmish. before the Lotus.
We're done here. The extraction team will take over from here. Time to evacuate. You must provide cover for a lone Tenno operative. Set off the alarms and keep the infested busy. The infested are releasing toxic spores into the area. The emergency life support I am delivering is your only chance for survival. Fallen enemies will drop crucial life support. Be on the lookout. Tenno, prepare for life support. I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Bypass activated.
Life support has been replenished. Get ready for a capsule. Life support activated. Additional life support has arrived. Life support activated. Life support incoming. Our operative is making progress. This will help our cause. When you need it, extraction is ready. Another life support capsule is now available. Life support has been replenished. Life support on the way. I've delivered another life support capsule. Life support on the way. Another life support capsule is now available. Life support incoming. Life support activated. I've delivered another life support capsule. Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without you. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Nora's got the goods for one lucky dreamer. Who's it gonna be? That's all we have time for.
Sometimes Ordis likes to assume he knows nothing. Nobody can learn what they think they already know.
Go on, dear. Maybe later. Always nice to see you. Do stop by again.
Chip, we are good friends. It's good to have good friends. Mining is good. You're a good miner, Chip. Infestation can't eat crystal. So what do you do when your pals are gonna be eaten? Turn them into crystals!
Together, we will build the future.
I'm still detecting a lot of infestation activity. Let's clean it up. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. A juggernaut nearby? It will only attack when it senses high concentrations of infested blood. Slow the fight if you want it to go away. The juggernaut. I think you made it angry. Good work. The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction. Another job well executed. A full frontal attack is not always the best option. Using your stealth abilities, eliminate all enemies without being detected.
aperte un regalo. Odor